Hello everybody, welcome back to Danganronpa. On the last episode, everyone got shown some fucked up CDs and Sayaka ran off, and now we can go after her. Where could she have gone? She can't have gone far. I should check around the school. Yeah, like there's anywhere else to check around. In here. Rattle, rattle. 1A. Oh, that was fast. Do you think she just appears in whatever first room I enter is? Anyway, I found her in one corner of an empty classroom. She was kind of standing like the middle of the room, but whatever. She was sitting in a chair, hands on her knees, staring absently at the floor. She looked like maybe she was upset, or angry, or no. She didn't have any expression at all. There was nothing on her face that you could call emotion. It was as if her original mask had been stripped away. Sayaka, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Actually, no. How could I possibly be fine? What did we do to end up in a situation like this? Why are they doing such terrible things to us? I want out. Let me out of here now. This is Sayaka. Hey, calm down. As she thrashed around, I grabbed her by the shoulders.
Huh?
I understand. I know how you feel right now. I think what might have happened to my family. But now more than ever, we have to stay calm. This is exactly what they want. They want us to lose our composure and stop thinking rationally. Think about it, these videos have to be fake. Because if those things really happen, people out there be in uproar. Our families, police, everyone, right? So let's just calm down, okay? Otherwise, we've already lost. I knew I was trying to convince myself just as much as her. I kept repeating those words to myself to clear away the images that had been burned into my brain. Be calm, okay? Just be calm. As long as we work together, I'm sure we can find some way out of here. And help might even come before that. But what if there isn't a way out? What if help never comes? If that happens, then I'll get you out of here myself, no matter what it takes. When I said that, I paused. I had no idea what would come over me.
Sayaka? Please, help me.
That was like the first time in ages we've heard our character's voice. Her voice was small and shaky.
Why? Why is this happening to me? To kill or be killed? I just can't take this anymore.
Sayaka.
Finally, she raised her face up from my chest. She looked at me with those big, wet eyes of hers.
Makoto!
Can I believe what you said? Huh? That you'll help me get out? No matter what it takes? Absolutely.
Makoto!
Makoto, you're the only one I can trust, so please.
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
Huh? Of course, I'll be there for you. No matter what, I'm always on your side. I mean, you are my assistant after all.
Makoto.
Thank you, Makoto. Hearing you say that, I feel like I can keep going. I can get through this as long as you're here with me.
'Cause I'm your assistant.
Like you said, I'm your assistant. The smile I'd come to know so well returned to her face. It felt a little forced, but still, it was a huge improvement over how she was before.
Hey! Hey!
It's standing up. Makoto, it's standing up. What's standing up?
Come on!
Do you even have to ask?
Yes.
Yours? Get the hell out of here.
Just a minute.
No, I want to join in. Damn it. Well, if you won't leave, tell us what the hell's up with this video. It's about to come out. I want to come out. My pristine, pure white stuffing. My honest, innocent stuffing is about to come gushing out. I balled up my fist, took aim, and swung as hard as I could. I never put so much energy into a single motion before in my life. I leaned back, channeling all my power, and let go of everything I had. What? Are you okay? You're asking me or the bear. If I hadn't avoided your punch, you would have just violated school regulations.
Hey!
But boy, are you slow! Could have found $1,000 full course dinner at the time it took you to finish your swing. Your speed, agility, alertness, passion, boldness, sense of despair, antagonization, it's all lacking! Dot. What the heck was that just now? You just wanted to mess with us. Well, for now, you want to just head back? Yeah. Monokuma had come along and swiftly destroyed the good mood we just created. Sayaka and I headed back to the dorms. You should get some rest, Sayaka. You're still pretty shaken.
Sorry.
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. You're right. I'm gonna lay down for a bit. With a nod and a small bow, she disappeared into her room. Now on my own, I headed off to tell everyone that Sayaka was okay. Once that was done, I decided to go back to my room. It was hard to think after watching that deranged video. I need some rest of my own. Jeez. Seriously, what's going on here? There's just so many problems. I can't even decide what the biggest problem is. That we're trapped in here? That what I saw in that video might be real? Monokuma? What the mastermind has in store for us? Or are we our biggest problem? I want to get out of here. But I could never kill someone. Do the others all feel the same? Yeah, it's definitely the biggest problem right now. Ding dong. It's still like morning, isn't it? Like, this was like right after breakfast. When I opened my eyes, they darted immediately to the clock. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I fell asleep without even realizing it. Nighttime is about to start. So how come someone's here? Why am I blue? Am I like different in blue mode? The gold coating on this replica sword comes off despite its touch. I better be careful. Is it the thing? Maybe I should tidy up a bit. Something has to have a coin in it. I don't need to write anything down right now. Oh wait, not that. I hope that didn't hurt the bed's feelings.
Sorry.
I'm really sorry to come by so late. This is Sayaka. What if I just leave? No, I can't just leave and ignore Sayaka. Sayaka, what are you doing out so late? That's when I noticed. Her body was trembling. Is everything okay?
It was so strange.
Sorry to bother you, but something really weird just happened. She just killed someone. She did it. She finally did it. I say that every time, but she finally did it. Nah, I'm not pushing it.
It was so strange.
But something weird?
Makoto.
Just a little while ago, I was laying down in my room, and all of a sudden, my door started rattling and shaking. Her voice sounded like all the air had been squeezed out of her lungs. Just hearing her talk made me tense up.
I was so scared.
It was like someone was trying to force the door open. My door was locked, so they couldn't get in, of course. They started shaking the door harder and harder. I was so scared I couldn't even move. So, how it happened? After a little while, it just stopped. I let some time go by, then I got up and opened the door to check outside.
Makoto.
There was nobody there. Why would she open the door? What if they're just waiting? Someone tried to force their way into your room? But who would do something like that?
I mean...
It's not like I'm suspicious of anyone here, but still, it makes me nervous. What if something like that happened in the middle of the night? What would I do then? You don't have to worry about that, right? I mean, we can't go outside during nighttime. But that's just a promise you made, right? If someone decided to break that promise, then why don't you stay in my room tonight? Would that make you feel a little better?
Huh?
What? All it said in the school regulations was that we had to sleep in the dorm rooms, right? It didn't state specifically which room each person had to sleep in, so...
Hey,
But two people sharing one room is, you know... oh jeez, I'm sorry, I didn't even think about that. Honestly, that didn't even cross my mind. No, I know, me either. It's not even that I mind the idea, but... you don't mind? Could we maybe switch rooms? Just for a night? Just for tonight? Switch rooms? What? Why would that be any... I think she's trying to frame me for something. Switch rooms? It'll help put your mind at ease, then it's totally fine with me. But I don't mind you staying in my room, but are you sure you're okay with me staying in yours? It doesn't, like, concern you? It's fine. I trust you. In that case, then... Ding dong, bing bong...
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then, sweet dreams.
Yeah, I'm gonna start skipping that thing every time. Oh man, it's already nighttime. Okay, so it's settled. I'll head to your room right now. Oh, if we're gonna trade rooms, we better trade keys too. Ah, that's right, it's a trade of keys. Again.
like I said, I'm psychic.
Hey, aren't you gonna say you were just kidding? What if I wasn't just kidding? Something resembling a smile had made its way to her face. Thank goodness. It looks like she's already started to get back to normal. Okay, we better trade keys then.
Okay.
Yep, let's do it. We exchanged keys. I'm gonna look back up at her again. There was another worried expression there. Makoto, please be careful. If someone comes to the door, don't open it, no matter what. I won't. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? Oh, by the way, just so you know, my bathroom door tends to get stuck. There's a little trick to opening it. You have to turn the knob and lift on the door while you pull it out. Just do that and the door should open, no problem. Okay, but the showers don't work during nighttime anyway, right? Oh, that's right. I totally forgot. But I guess I might use it when I get up in the morning, so thank you. Okay, well, I'd better get going. See you tomorrow, Sayaka.
Hey,
Oh, and about what I said before. Huh? When I said I was psychic, it really was a joke. Honestly, I'm just very perceptive. Yeah, I know. Good night then. See you in the morning. Sayaka gave me one last parting smile, and I headed off to my room. I looked around as soon as I got out into the hall. Everyone else's doors were closed. There was no sign of life. Good. Nobody here. Making sure nobody was around to spot me, I rushed into Sayaka's room. Let's explore the girl room. So, this is Sayaka's room. It really doesn't look any different from mine. Smells nice, though. My room came with a toolkit, but Sayaka has a sewing kit, just like the note said. Next to it is the map of the body's vital organ. A surveillance camera. Makes sense to be one here. The bed itself looks exactly the same, but knowing Sayaka's still on it makes me look for... What the heck? Let's dig through her trash. It's kind of weird to dig through other people's trash, but I couldn't help taking a quick peek. There wasn't any doubt about it. It was a DVD with her name on it that we found in the AV room. That reminds me, I never did get a chance to find out what was in her video. But it's probably best if I wait until she brings it up again. I can't read it in here anyway. Can I go in her bathroom? If I remember right, all the girls' private bathrooms have locks in them. I'm a little reluctant to go in. The bathroom. I don't think Sayaka would like me sleeping around too much. Should probably go to bed soon. As I lowered myself onto Sayaka's bed, a pleasant fragrance enveloped me. Sayaka's scent. Maybe it'll bring me some sweet dreams. It's weird as hell. Feeling a little better than before, I fell asleep. I hate this. Imagine you're all in a... That's not right. Imagine you're all in a big spaceship in the middle of an intergalactic adventure. You've heard of Noah's Ark, right? Well, sort of like that. We set sail and left Earth behind. Here, you don't have to worry about crazy neighbors, corrupt cops, and drunk drivers or pyromaniacs. You don't have to worry about the ozone layer or asthma-inducing air pollution. Oh, that's so bad, my voice. And of course, you don't have to stress about studying for finals or practicing for the big game, but even our divine world of freedom has a few rules. After all, freedom can only exist because of rules. If you're really dead set on returning to that tiny piece of dog poop you call Earth, please do your best to follow the rules. I hope I've made myself perfectly clear.
So then, let's everyone do our best to follow these new guidelines and live happily ever after together!
Ding dong, ding dong. This has to be the night someone died, right? Oh, I can't wait to see who it is.
Good morning, everyone! It is now get ready to greet another beautiful day!
I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly, I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. I left Sayaka's room and made my way toward the dining hall. Or we just skip straight there. No one's even here. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. You believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto.
Morning. I suppose I'm early. I figured everyone who'd arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late.
Yo,
Sorry.
Sorry I'm late. My makeup just would not cooperate this morning.
Ah, well, hello.
My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. My morning took a little longer than usual. I completely started from that one. For the types of the more relaxed sense of time, most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever.
Indeed.
I suppose I'm late. Good morning, everyone.
my bad, my bad.
My bad, guys. Slept right through my alarm. What do you mean, girl?
What's your
What
problem?
is it so awful to be late?
Yo,
I didn't oversleep, just so you know. No, got lost. I blame the Bermuda Triangle. I don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. Except my assistant. At least, that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people?
Ah,
Yeah, Saika Byakuya aren't here yet. Who's Byakuya? I forgot. I don't know about Byakuya, but I would definitely put Saika in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late,
what?
what's going on? Something happened? Oh.
Yo,
Hey man, have you seen Saika? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about her breakfast promise?
however,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. Have to check on her. The words had barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I let Saika stay for a single night, where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night, the room had been completely transformed. What the hell? This is not what I expected. Wait, is she dead? That's literally the last thing I would have expected. I thought she was like planning to like frame me for some murder. Okay, I probably want to check that last. The weapon's here. The toolkit is still inside the drawer and still sealed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? It looks like the Lord has way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Do your investigation first. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. It's been taken out of its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Can you like investigate the crime scene first? There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. How did I open the door? I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. More importantly, where's Sayaka? It knocked over the Can I not click on those? It's the display stand the sword was on. More importantly, where's Sayaka? This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. The sheath of the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. It's a display stand the sword is on. There are slashes and gouges in the walls and the floor. I don't have time to think about the stand monitor. Alright. I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Damn. It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. I saw it dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then, everything went black. Chapter 1. Scary little voice. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone I'd seen before. Everyone. Ah, you're awake. Finally, are you okay? I wasn't kind of thinking about how my voice for Sayaka and this girl were basically the same, but this kind of fixes that problem, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now's not the time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You were unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise, considering what happened. What happened? Yeah. Hey, are you okay? So it wasn't a dream? I saw it was real? That's right. It really did happen. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body, and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. To see if Sayaka is... If Sayaka's...
Just give up.
You can check once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka's completely and irrevocably dead. No, I have to see for myself.
What?
Listen to us,
What?
man. What do you think's gonna happen if you go out there? Well, what good is it gonna do sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead. Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she really was gone.
Calm down.
None of us want to be right here right now either. And why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us all to come here. Oh, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But
So...
I'm the one who convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason.
Correct.
We don't need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again.
Hey,
Unless someone violates a school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I won't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
listen up.
I'm famous as a party parts throughout the world for following the Fair Times One rule.
But...
Who did it? Killed her.
Come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you. Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid.
What?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so that you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
Wrong.
I'm sorry. One of you is a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious?
What is this?
Someone killed someone? It is amazing what people are capable of.
Just hold on.
Hey, hold on. Don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. If one of us really did kill her, that person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Huh?
Come on.
Don't play dumb. Please, that is, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave.
What?
Why are you laughing? It's because you're just so naive. You really think it's that easy? You can just kill someone and walk on out of here?
Hey, come
You're
on
super
now.
naive. Devilishly naive. Hellishly naive. No, no, no. The real thing has just begun. The real thing?
Now then.
Are you ready? Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, this is the one part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
then perhaps...
You are referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations. If you are Blackens that commit the murder, you can't be found out by the other student. That is what you were talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo! It's not enough to just kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with.
Yahoo!
So, a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. A class trial? Yep. It'll begin a few hours after the murder. One will gather together, including the Blackens, who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the Blackened is.
Why are all the students just like generic male sprite and generic female sprite?
And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Well...
And so, what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about? I don't remember how specifically I'm doing his nerd voice. It's like the same as Monokuma anyway. Oh, well, to put it simply, what? It's execution. Execution.
What?
And by execution, you mean...
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
Oh, to make sure I understand. If we get the culprit right, only they die. But if we get it wrong, all of us, the rest of us get executed?
Well
What a
done!
smart little chimpanzee you are! Look at you, implying you didn't do it without actually saying it. So it's basically what the outside world calls a fully judge system, or an inquisition type thing. Which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. Judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line.
Uh-huh.
And, okay, let me just add the rule I described to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind. The new rule has been added to the regulations menu.
Hey!
Oh, wait, hold on a second.
The hell are you
You're
talking
freaking
about?
insane, you know that?
Huh?
What the?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
Why not?
Stop it!
What do you mean, why not? I feel I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone.
What?
What? Are you saying you're not to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
The hell are you talking about?
What? Punishment? I don't know. In a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
Say whatever you want. I'm not gonna be a part of it.
I don't
Don't
believe
be
it!
so selfish.
Stop it!
You're the one being selfish. Kill whoever you want. It's not got nothing to do with me. The evil standing here before me, trembling with fear.
Shing!
But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you'll have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us, although it was more of a waddle. But then,
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed! You violated a school regulation! I invoke the mighty summon spell! Help! To me, godly spear, Gunyear!
you just murder her? God damn. Man, I never got to talk to her.
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
And suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again.
No way!
What the? Don't. This can't be real. No, that like little voice line spoke for itself.
Well now,
I'm painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really want to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? I guess you all needed to be taught a lesson after all. What an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until just a second ago had been our friend, dead. She died. She'd been murdered. And she had one of the easier voices to remember too. It's so mean. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
I like how it's still like sports balls everywhere. It's really not all that shocking. She just died. That's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic. It's not like when you die, you didn't really die. Listen to reality.
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew it.
No, you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on, what do you take me for? I'm Monokuma.
Well now.
Anyway, none of that matters right now. Something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened.
Ta-da!
This little file has all the information I've gathered about the death in question. We call it
It's the Monokuma file!
I mean, naturally, you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do so much with a corpse. So instead, I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? The surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then...
Wait, so then, you know who killed Saika? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair, accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
Correct.
It's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. It's somehow comforting.
Well?
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't even have a choice. Okay, don't meet up for class trial in a little while. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. But there was more to it than that. It was also the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we would all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now's no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
in other words...
Cooperation is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not is of course up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
What the heck?
Saying stuff like that, it's just... How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's terrible!
An awful thing to say, especially after what's happened.
Just a second.
Right now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all gonna die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away.
Of course.
Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
What the heck?
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have? No way in hell am I letting someone kill me. Alright, damn it, let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. That's what it takes to survive, and that's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Okay, the game's getting really cool now. Can I click on her? There we go. Thought. She must be so shocked. She can't even open her mouth to talk. Hifumi. Consciousness is crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment.
What should I do?
One got right in front of us. They. Oh wait. How long is that little
What should I
that go on
do?
for? That's it. There's just one sniffle left. We can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
Huh?
Uh-huh. What's going on? When did that corpse get there? Whatever.
Huh?
It's really happening?
Don't fuck with me.
Throw that piece of shit there.
Hey,
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? Oh, fuck, I clicked on the one person who's committed against the block, didn't I? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty, so no one can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey,
In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that shit. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Whoop! Fuck you.
So then,
Fine. Then I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense for the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
but
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. Okay, thankfully I can still talk to her now.
what the heck?
I hate this. But still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Or else we're all dead.
Oh,
Huh? So, you finally noticed,
What the crap?
huh? Noticed what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
huh?
Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead. Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Mikoto's dorm. Well, she's right. Wait, E? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. Oh, hold on a second. You've got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes done a complete 180 from a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear returned. In other words, you think I did it?
Are you serious?
So, we're really gonna try and find out who did it? We need to hurry and find out who the culprit is. I keep changing his voice. If we find out who did it, then only that person dies. If we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution. That's what that ridiculous school regulation said, right? So stupid. Is that everyone? I think so. What about the corpse? Did you talk? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. You know, she's like one of the few characters about Danganronpa I knew existed before I came in, so I didn't think she would die so early on. I thought she was like a big, important character. I touched her wrist to check for her pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check. After those injuries, and losing that much blood and weirdly pain. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that.
Huh?
Uh-huh. Hold on. Oh, hold on. Just wait a second. He's dead? That means...
What?
That means everything that's happened so far is too real? It's kind of Joker. Or what? It's really real?
Let me out of here!
Someone baby. Let me out of here. Somebody help me.
What's your problem?
Yeah, just now, we accepting that?
So then,
Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We have to collect clues to form a foundation. Then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so...
well, do I really have to say any more?
Actually,
I'd rather you didn't. No.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before he realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty. I better head to the scene of the crime. That's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and are thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they
dead.
better not let me find them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I'll fuck him up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura hang off.
So,
But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? We're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
anyway,
Well, we don't even really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying?
this is very
It was
suspicious.
you. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Holy shit. Don't come any closer. Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Oh, well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help and investigate. Oh, wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. You're in a room with a corpse right now, come on. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh, yeah?
Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. Oh, wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their partner looks at me still in filled position. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will...
execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. I guess I should look into the Monokuma file we got before. The victim is Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma File 1 has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Is that like my evidence? Come to life. I gently place my hand. Oh. Same as you. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. Damn it! Why is this happening? Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel so sorry for her. I have to stay with her. No way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother, Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hiro doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Was there anything else to it? There's the corpse. There's just people. I like how the sprite is still like just calm and standing there. And first of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. So I headed to my room, where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there were before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? And leave the lint roller in the exact same spot? The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. We're not going to look at it? Okay. The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it's been used at all. Which makes sense. Because, I mean, it's mine, and I haven't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I'd need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either then?
What?
Not just me.
What?
Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way.
None of the guys opened their toolkits yet. It's like, why the hell would we? Toolkit. It's been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plump. It's been taken out of its sheath. I haven't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. The sword has been added to the truth bullets. Go stare at her hands. This key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember it correctly. Ah, that's right. I'll have to check keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. Sayaka would have had the key in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true then, how'd the killer get into the room in the first place? Did Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, opened it for any reason. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere, someone else grabbed it or something. But no, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, because she couldn't have dropped it. So, how did the killer... Switching room. Is that... Holy shit, so much evidence. A surveillance camera. The mastermind must be using them to keep an eye on everything that's happening here. They don't do anything to stop what's happening, they just keep on watching. If you check out the bed, there are gouges in the bed, like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? It's the display stand the sword was on. It's one of them on it. Oh, okay. There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right there in the other room, if only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh?
Huh.
Don't you remember? All of our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know.
Well,
Perhaps with another one of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does that mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just a sheath, but... Huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how'd the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Replica sword sheath. Television. I already looked at that. More signs for struggle. There's the same ones before.
well,
Oh, I start talking to the people, I guess.
by the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anybody found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? Could have tossed some stuff in there. But yeah, it's definitely possible.
you son of a
That
bitch!
dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking
So if I
dead.
ever find a son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl that did it?
Yo,
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
hey,
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. I see. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
she was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of the room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen,
"Are you a clean freak?" Huh? No, I don't think so. What? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. Well, what's interesting?
Hey,
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean?
so...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka or the killer?
Well,
That's the question, isn't it? Our room cleanliness. Now a fact or something. Is there anything else up in the front room? Oh, let's look at the door. How did they get in? I should check the room. What? Hit the door! Okay, let's go into the bathroom. The bathroom. No, on the other side of this door. No. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I step into the bathroom. It doesn't look like there's any gold on her hands. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her her. Sayaka. All at once, I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse. But that thought held me up and supported me. I would finally get to see our bathroom. The water for the showers gets turned off at nighttime. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now with no time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? That's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is... There's some blood left on her left index finger, but that's it. I sure wonder what those letters are. The palms on both of her hands are totally spotless. How come only her left finger? Sayaka's wrist has been added to the truth bullets. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrists get broken after she'd already been killed? It's possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... Oof. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. I look at it upside down. Leon. Wow. What a mystery. Fucking... Alright. Well, it's Leon. Did Sayaka do this? Or maybe whoever actually did it just wrote Leon in her blood to frame Leon. I don't know why they wouldn't frame me, but... same. Same thing. Is that really all there is to look at? This is like the body. Also, why did she have to write it like that? Of course it says Leon. What are you talking about?
It would seem...
It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. Don't tell me this girl's smart enough to like check the entire floor but not look at the numbers upside down. Please. I've never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. No idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result would be like upside down.
Well?
Think about it. You're not gonna tell me?
Makoto.
You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise, the case will end as you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not gonna tell me. It so clearly says Leon. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who's better to ask than the ultimate programmer?
Makoto.
There's one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
It's stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Bathroom door frame.
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob.
That's right.
You didn't notice. Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. The doorknob. Oh, what the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like...
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Bathroom doorknob has been added to the truth bullet. I still don't really understand any of this stuff. I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from. Also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. If they'll even talk to me, that is. Is there anything else? Oh, I can look in here again. That's about it. Leave the arrow? Yeah. You're not going to, like, look at the door? What happened to my door? Why can people get into my room? Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate is Sayaka's name on it. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate is my name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room are switched. With all that effort, I could be switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates have been added to the truth bullet. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Like, you can know what door goes to what. Go into the bathroom. This is Sayaka. No, I can't let myself get depressed again. I need to search for clues. Not even gonna go in. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset with seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Sayaka. Same. All that's here is the sewing kit and the organ map. No useful clues. Yeah, that's about it for this room. Yeah.
Very strange.
So, what was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? I'm illiterate? But no, you got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched streams last night. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion on his face. Even if what you say is absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if she hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switched rooms? She's dead because of me? Then it should have been me that died. Well, all we can say right now is that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then Murderer.
Seems like...
Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma files and Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Is the nameplate like a different clue from the door? Yeah, it's kind of funny. Very strange. Mr. Nayeki, what was Mr. Baizono doing in your room? Let me just say this.
Most suspicious.
I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Oh. I think that's gonna have to leave it off for this episode here. Got a little long. But in the next one, I think we'll finish up our investigation and try the extremely obvious killer who didn't clean the mess at the scene. Or is being framed. I may just be completely wrong and he's just getting framed. So I'm sorry, Leon. But if not, you just left your name at the scene. Come on. Making it too easy. If it is you. Which it is. Can I go in her room, actually? This is Junko's room. Junko isn't here anymore. She's dead. Can't go in her room. Okay. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far, comment, tell me what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye, everyone.